First time you performed that live, that must have been kind of a special moment.
I mean, I think so the first time we did live was with, I think it was me and Barris at Best of the Best in Miami.
Okay, in Miami.
Yeah, there's a great response and great vibe from it, you know what I mean? And as it goes on, you have to remember this song still rises, you know? That's it. Bigger and bigger because if you look at, as far as where it is concerned, the big picture of things,
Yeah.
it's a pretty young tune.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I mean, it just really jumped out as an impact tune, but it's a pretty young, as far as reggae and work in reggae records, it's a pretty young record, so, you know?
Well, I saw you and him, he called you on stage during his set on Sumfest.
Yeah.
And the joy on his face as you performed it, I think it was worth all of those trips back and all those Hennessy's and everything that you put into it, you know?
Yeah, I'll do it again, you know? Because, you know, comes with free liquor, so
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But there's so many records on this project.
Yeah, it's an all-star album, everybody. You know what I mean? I call it all-star.
And I know you have some of the foundation artists. You also have some of the young generation working on this project as well.
But I try to pair some of the younger ones with the more, I would say the more classic ones. Because we're like older people. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you know, you got Junior Gong on the record.
Okay.
On a great scout track. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got Tyrus Riley.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Wicked rubber dub track. And then we also got me and Chronics.
Chronics, who just mashed up New York the other day.
Incredible, you know what I mean? And Chronics is doing some incredible work right now. I saw him in Jamaica, you know, and just like his vibe, like what he represents and what he's feeling.
Yeah.
And he came in, I think he was more overjoyed just to be working with Robbie, and Robbie was the one that took that vocal and just kind of guided him on it, and you know, he just felt like, yo, you know, it was being produced by some legends, and it was great.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned before that, you know, the great tradition of Jamaican music has been embraced by the whole world.
Yeah.
And even in the motherland of reggae music, some people are, you know, kind of distracted and doing other things.
You know, yeah.
But Chronics is definitely
he's held his ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, there's been some debate, people saying that, you know, he is, you know, revived, you know,
reggae, roots reggae.
Yeah. But you know, in my sense, you know, there's a lot of people been holding it down. Morgan Heritage, the great Barris Hammond been holding it down for a while.
No doubt.
A lot of people have been, you know, Richie Spice. A lot of people have been doing straight, solid reggae music. You know what I mean? I just think he just kind of reinvented it with put a new energy. He's a younger cat coming with putting a new energy, a new spin on it. And that should be embraced, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
And because we're strengthening numbers.
And Chronics loves his Super Cat and his Ninja Man.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, he dibbled and dabbled in dancehall. That's what kind of made the whole thing work too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, what about for yourself? Because I'm hearing a different sound from you on these rhythms. You are not always voicing on one drop tracks. I mean, you have, but
the thing is, I came from that. The funniest thing people see, the fact that you sell pop numbers and do these pop records. I gotta pay the bills, yo.
Okay, don't be mad.
You know what I mean? I'm not mad at that. And anybody who criticizes that, if you ask them to switch places with me in a minute, they'll do it.
Real talk.
You know what I mean?
Hashtag real talk.
I'm coming from Flatbush. You know what I mean? Where dancehall and sound system, anybody who know it from them time there. Don One Days, Screechy Don, Red Fox, I come from that.
Yes.
Every dancehall DJ from a Super Cat down to a Ninja Man, they came up here and had to contend with us as a crew.
Biltmore Ballroom.
Biltmore Ballroom, Starlight Ballroom, Dynasty Ballroom, I've done that. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Rough entry.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I lift the boxes, DJ the dance, and lift it back home. I did that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, for me, you can't tangle with me in that if I need to go there, you know what I mean? I just ain't gonna do that to me because it don't pay me well.
All right.
You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. So for me to go back and do rubber dub rhythms ain't nothing. It's what I've done.
Right.
I've always done it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Doing this was just something that I felt when I look at the market, it's needed.
Yeah.
It was time. I'm a global traveler. I go around the world and I see what they're liking. A lot of the dancehall that's happening right now, you're not seeing a lot of chart action from. You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing a lot of the dancehall. Some of them tuning our visa. I'm stuck at Jamaica.
Can't leave a song.
So and if you know you're on the radio, if you're a radio disc jockey and you know you're on a major radio station and in your time slot, you're not having consumers, people tuning in. they selling advertisement, they gonna cut your time and you gonna find you move from a nice time to like 3 in the morning.
Ask David Rodigan.
And that's what it's David Rodigan.
Yeah.
Not just him. Look at Daddy Ernie.
Yep.
Look at all of these guys who are legendary radio people, and their time is gonna look at Bobby and Jabba. They used to be early, now they're in the night. That's how it's been going. Because if you have less chart action, you know what I mean, and less international appeal on these records, then you're not gonna be a force to be reckoned with in reggae. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I gotta go around and I'm looking at it and say, yo, you know what? Maybe we need to reinvent this. You know what I mean? And you've seen a lot of the pop band like Revolution, Slightly Stupid, and these guys are pulling 30, 40,000 people at a concert. There is no reggae act that pulled that amount of numbers these days.
Not in the U.S.
From out of Jamaica. It don't happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you look at it, what's going on there, all I'm saying is, why don't we just take that, what they're doing, but do it with the gods. Let's do it with Sly and Robbie. Let's do it properly. Let's do it and go out there and take a brand which is a global brand, which is my brand, and put it with that, and maybe we'll have a little bit of manage. Because if you look at it, a lot of those bands that I call, though they're doing great work and they're having 30,000, 40,000 people, you ain't heard one of them records in the street.
No, you're right. That's true.
Ain't no sound system ever played that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a disconnect there. So what I'm saying is, why don't we start it from the street, where it's organic, where it becomes a classic over the years.
Yeah.
Where down the line it's going to be huge. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And work it. You know what I mean? And give people solid record, soulful record that will work. And that's all I did. You know what I mean? Now a Shaggy album. I'm going to start an actual Shaggy album in January.
Okay,
and
new project.
An actual Shaggy record.
Right.
Now that's the record that I do all kind of crazy shit with, because I can do that.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna have Dave Kelly. You know what I mean? Tony Kelly.
Your longtime sparring partners.
Yeah, my whole crew I'm bringing back. You know what I'm saying? Tony Kelly, Dave Kelly, Sting, of course, Lanky. You know what I mean? Genius. I'll probably do some records with Genius, Don Corleone, different people that I'm gonna bring in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And just bring a record that's just a unique sounding record, a record that's just mad. Big up Jaden the Cure, up in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Anybody who was at Barclays last night watching Chris Brown? That's that dude that make him sound good.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So, but this project then, Out of Many One Music, is more, would you say, a labor of love? And also, maybe you're trying to lead the way and kind of...
It's just I can look at it as a feel-good project.
Okay.
It's a project that I think just people would just enjoy making really great, listening to really great classic reggae music. Because I know I love it. You know what I mean? And I like performing it. I enjoy hearing it. I enjoy feeling it. And that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of, we did a collaboration, like a collaboration with Peter Morgan and Tessan.
Ooh.
An incredible record, you know what I'm saying? And it's a record that I really like. And if anybody know, watch The Voice tomorrow night. Yeah, Jamaica's going mad right now because they just saw the preview. The first night is tonight on The Voice. Tomorrow you'll actually see Tessan, and you'll find out how she did. I know how she did, but you'll all find out how she did.
Wow, Tessan Chin on The Voice.
On The Voice.
On
you know what I mean?
television.
First Jamaican. And everybody here, if you want to vote, when it comes time to vote, I want to see every West Indian, every Caribbean people vote.
Make some noise if you're going to support Tessan Chin on The Voice. Come on. Yeah. Represent, please.
Represent.
Yes.
Ranch Entertainment, by the way. Don't go around it. We're making some noise right now.
Just a little bit. No, it's a beautiful thing. Let's hear that song with Tessan and
Yeah, play that record with Tessan. This is Tessan Chin and Morgan and Peter Morgan from Morgan Heritage. Everybody in Morgan Heritage fan in here? Y'all are mad quiet. You want some liquor or something?
Make some noise!
Anybody got weed? Because y'all look mad mellow over there.
Okay.
Run the team.